I did indeed.
Who said? I'm like, that's a rumor. Oh Lord, I need to start doing more. So I went this last episode when I was trying on the dresses. I did see that people like, oh my gosh, she looks pregnant. You know, I wanted to say, y'all, that's just belly fat, but I just didn't even. I just kind of like smiled, like, you know what? That's what the body does sometimes, especially when you don't do sit-ups. But thank you so much. I know that you're working today, so I appreciate you taking the time to jump on live with me.
Of course. How's it been?
It's been fun. I've had some good people, you know, drop through. I had Jalen was on earlier, Lamone was on, Monet was on, Alexis was on, Kareem was on, and we had some good conversations, you know, so it's been cool. I feel like I did like a little quiz before I went live, and I was like, can you guess who's going to be on the, you know, the live today? And then I had everyone's initials, and I had M, and most people said Michael, but I was like, it could be Michael or Monet, but most people chose you. Yeah.
I saw you. Is Daniel hopping on too? I saw you had a D on there.
Well, I can't tell who it is. It was a quiz. I can't. People are finding out as you guys jump on, so I can't tell people who the D is. You know.
You're right. You're right.
So, you're at lunch. You're working today. How's your day going?
You know, it's going well. It's a power scene. Power scene day. Got three big scenes today. So.
Oh, nice.
We're running through it.
Oh wow. Well, thank you so much. I know that you know, this might be a little bit of a distraction, but I appreciate you. We have a pretty big episode tonight, so I'm trying to, you know, get everyone on and kind of talk about.
You have a huge episode. I don't remember exactly what I did this episode, to be honest with you.
You don't know what you did in this episode? Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, I think Layla and Jordan have a few moments.
I think that sounds about right.
Is the game night tonight?
The game night is tonight.
Okay.
Oh, spoilers!
Is that a spoiler? Oh.
Yeah. See, NK is gonna get you, not me. Look, I didn't see it, but
it's a night.
All right, you guys, you got a little information. You know they're gonna run and take that.
You're gonna find out. It's 5 p.m. back in the East Coast. They're gonna find out in 3 hours, but
they're gonna find out in 3 hours. Yeah.
Because I feel like the wedding would be a huge spoiler, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But
they don't know if the wedding is actually gonna happen. That's the thing.
Oh.
People feel like, because they're like, I'm like, oh, she's getting married, but you know, I try to throw people off all the time. That's what I tell them when they think that they know what's gonna happen. I always say, look, don't trust anything that I say, because I'm constantly trying to throw y'all off. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
is Grace gonna walk down the aisle, or is she gonna run out? I don't know.
They don't know. You know what I mean?
It was
I gotta keep them on their toes. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Exactly. You just gotta just throw out all type of information, and then they feel like they know something, but then when they watch it, they're like, she. You know what I mean?
She fooled us, or she tricked us.
She fooled us. This didn't even happen. So that's how I roll. That's, you know. So you're doing good. You're having a good day. You have 3 big scenes today.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you, so how are you enjoying the process on the show? You know, season 5, you know, you're like a heartthrob now. So how are you feeling about everything? You're feeling good? You loving your new relationship that's happening on the show?
No, absolutely. The fact that we are fortunate enough to have 5 seasons in this day and age, and really any day and age, is really beautiful. And I think that we all feel very fortunate to have a job and to be where we are. You know, I love where they're taking my character this season. I love what's to come. I love what we've already shot. The idea of being a heartthrob is interesting to me. I can't really wrap my head around that. I appreciate all the love and however people want to perceive me. That's amazing. But I just, at the end of the day, want to make people smile and make people laugh. But overall, this entire journey has been truly a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I wanted to do for a long time. And when I had the opportunity to, come out to Los Angeles and do pilot season and audition for shows, this being one of the first few auditions that I had, this has been a crazy, beautiful journey, but I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Awesome. I was looking at the trailer and I think I saw a scene with for tonight's episode of was like Layla on your lap kissing you. Did you guys kissed already in
Yeah.
the episode, right? So you
So we,
guys are kissing now. So how do you feel about the progress? I feel like I was talking to Monet earlier on live and I said I feel like they've always had the best chemistry. I was like, it just feels like Layla and Jordan should be together. And this was like seasons ago, right? Because you guys have really great chemistry. So now that it's happened, it's just like, how do you feel? Do you feel like you always kind of saw that for your character? You always felt like these two probably would end up together?
it's interesting that you say that because Sam also had a similar thought, and it was kind of hinted towards me, I believe, in season 3, and then obviously more in season 4. But me and Greta have always been really good friends from the jump. We auditioned together.
Mm-hmm.
And for the first 2 seasons, if you go back and watch the show, you'll notice that Jordan and Layla, they end up in a lot of scenes together, but they very rarely ever communicate. Not this, but they very ever communicate. So
Yeah.
whenever they were kind of pitching this idea and turning it towards this way, it was like a kind of a shock to me. First, I knew how close they were as kids growing up, but the characters. But I mean, I like the two of them together personally. I love Jordan. I know that there's a lot of ships out there that people love and adore, but I do enjoy Jordala.
Jordala, because I was trying to think, what was you guys' name? It's Jordala.
Jordala, yeah, and I do enjoy it. It's so much
Yeah.
fun to work with Greta, and
Yeah.
the scenes that we get to do are very, very cute. And
Yeah. Oh,
I
so
think,
cute.
yeah, you'll get to see a lot of that tonight if I'm
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
So
I know it's like all a blur, right? After a while, it's like, wait, what episode are we in? Like, what happened? So
what?
that the trailers usually remind you, like, oh, okay. And I know because it's the night where a lot of stuff happened, but uh, you know, without giving any spoilers. Or anything. But I won't. I know that you're on your lunch, and I know how fast that typically goes. So I won't take too much more of your time. I do appreciate you logging on. Before you log out, I've been asking everybody to share some words of encouragement with our supporters because everyone has gone through something. The last 2 years with quarantine and COVID and all that, and people have been a little bit on a roller coaster, feeling up and down, sad, and not really maybe having tools of how to deal with it. What are some of the things you do when you're feeling down? Is there anything that you could suggest to our fans and supporters of what they could possibly do to make themselves feel better when they may not be feeling very up?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I mean, the thing that we all have to remember is that we're all human, right? And you're going to feel up, you're going to feel down, whether you feel that more often or not. It's up to the way that your brain and the way your heart works, right? Some advice that I would have and something that I like to do is just remember all we have is the 24 hours, right? The 24 hours that we are, living currently. We can't do anything about the past. We can prepare ourselves for the future, but we can't, really change anything about the future to a degree. So focus on the 24 hours that you have. Remind yourself that's all you have, and make the most of it. And then another thing that I learned this actually before I moved here, was always remember to smile. Keep smiling. And the reason I say keep smiling is because even if you are feeling down, feeling sad, mad, shrimp's coming up, sad, mad, whatever it is, even if you're feeling or happy, flash a smile, even if it's fake, even if it's the fakest, smile that you can put on, because what it does is it tricks your brain. It tricks your brain thinking, and it releases endorphins. It really releases serotonin. It makes your body feel a little bit better in that brief moment. And if it'll carry on. So that is my best advice, is just to remember that, you have the 24 hours, that although it may feel overwhelming, it's not the end of the world. But I think we're all with each other in that regard, that
Yeah.
feelings come and go, and you're not going to die from your feelings. You just gotta feel them, embrace them, and keep smiling. That's probably my best advice that I always like to give.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Beautiful words of advice. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing
Of
that
course.
piece of wisdom. I hope you
Of course.
guys, I hope that helped someone, offered a different perspective, and added to your toolbox of getting through the rough times. Um,
Absolutely.
Michael, I'm going to jump off, but I actually been on, I don't even know if this video is going to save it. I've been on for like almost 2 hours.
Oh, jeez.
I you think it'll save?
I
Probably
think
not.
it'll stay. Yeah, it'll give you the option at the end. It's a long live, but it'll probably save.
Okay. Because I was planning on doing like 5-10 minutes for everybody. And then it started like,
It just rolls. It
it
does.
just rolled. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to be like, I know I'm going to have to come back for our last one. But again, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day at work today. Are you going to be live tweeting with the tonight for tonight's episode, or you'll be at work, probably still at work, maybe?
I probably will still be here. Yeah.
Yeah.
8, yeah, 8 a.m. call time. Yeah. So.
Okay.
But
Okay. Cool.
you're doing great. I'm excited to see what else you say.
Thank
Everybody else,
you.
enjoy the episode tonight. All American 8. She knows it. Homecoming at 9. I ain't gonna say it. Bye.